I'm live streaming on there on YouTube.
On the way.
Make sure the ball goes to the right places. Dirk in the middle, playing out of him. So he knows how to facilitate.
Look at all these cones over here. Look at Jordan.
Dennis Smith Jr. into the lane, double clutches and lays it in. Smith, a marvelous levitator, good handle on the basketball.
That nigga has that.
Defensively holds his own.
Who ain't?
What you can do when you have a 40-man inversion.
Can't see it.
You can just jump,
Because I'm not.
chill out for a little bit, figure things out.
Nah, come on.
What shot you want to shoot. In Dallas, his rookie season, he got a breakaway late.
He was amazing.
Bounced that ball in transition and went up and got it. He remembered that too. I was talking to him about that last week, and he remembered it right away.
He lit up the play. That was a phenomenal effort. He gave it also get himself going. There's been a lot of transition, of course, in his professional career in a very short period of time. Now he's 50. Jonathan Kuminga on with Porter Jr. up top. Reach in. All on the way. Colin Blevins picks up the foul. The Blazers a year ago at 17 games. Damian Lillard.
I'm coming. I'm 70 into your court.
This is Moody. To Mulder. Porter Jr. Nice block.
Rick Brown shows initially go up top to him.
Oh, there he is. The third.
Seth, that was after him. The defensive end, he showed on the ball handler, got back to the shooter, contested the shot, took off down the sideline, and Dennis Smith Jr. goes up top to him.
Bro, this nigga is getting held out, bro.
And Brown. Good control tip.
Took the squad and work.
To Chris. Blazers in business.
And you got a game.
The Euro.
They said to him, 2 in.
Galloway rips it away.
Middle left.
He's a high flyer like this. Just put it up there and let him go get it. Extended after the catch.
On the wing, Kuminga. Spinning jump pass.
Good help. And there goes C.J. Ellington running across the court to challenge a shot.
Bro, I can't even get the ball, bro. I don't know how many times I blocked his shot, bro.
So it's too little. Mouse in the house. That's the first Jackson taking.
Warriors moving. They make the extra pass. Porter Jr. is there to knock down a three.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Porter Jr. playing with this unit has kind of found his rhythm now. That's not good news for the rest of the Western Conference. You're bringing him up with that. Here's Blevins.
With Clay coming back.
He needs some plays. Here's Kobe in there going up the other way, and he's never to find.
He's been hot in the shot. Duncan's out. Preston's down on Anderson. Now he's driving baseline. That's elevated.
It's interesting watching Chauncey Billups work during the course of this game. He's been on the bench for the most part. Now he's up and he's a little more active along the sidelines. We're so used to coaches that, of course, roam around here like caged beasts in front of us, going from one side of the coaching box to the other, contemplating their fate from minute to minute. Chauncey has been, for the most part, he's been over there, sat on the bench, he got up, ready to go, and get some instruction and head back to the tent.
Oh my.
He was talking about engaging the officials the other day at practice, and how, when he was a younger player, that was a problem that he had. He was a little too engaging with the officials. Pulled her outside, meaning he was combative with the officials.
Was 10 time under Ty Lue. Last season, we said he feels is
Let's go.
the best in the league in terms of His communication with officials probably said he feels like Coach Hill is CJ Elby knocks down the three. After some athletic drives, he said that Ty Lue has one catch in his career and possibly got received, so not even like he was trying to step enough to get it set. He wants to carry a similar demeanor as possible.
And the key to engaging the officials score, here's their first name.
Well, it's flying around.
Ford Jr. for three, around and out. Recovered inside. Greg Brown there stuffed it from Toscano Anderson and then takes that Bob Hacken away the ball.
Yep, a lot of flying around. It's good. It looks good, especially on the perimeter, but it's tough to locate that body for a box out. Usually you are out of position for that. Open State, they can spread out really well on offense all night long. An example of it, and they're paying off for it.
Well, if you're just with us, the numbers on the Blazers. Nurkic at 15 and 10 night in 23 minutes with 4 assists.
You said
CJ a dozen with a couple of threes. Lillard 19 points for the night. Simon with 10.6 assists.
Are you watching this bullshit?
And Sir Little came up with a quick 7 or 8 boards for a short period of time. Blevins, the exchange to Smith, has it slapped away, stolen by Porter, and then Porter is flat.
I lost twice to him. He a god. I ain't gonna fake it.
Well, the fans have turned out here at Florida tonight. We're anxious to see basketball live.
Come on, Jordan.
Pleased as much to be here. Take a look.
Let's play on NEXTGEN, man. Beat
We're
their
on the 20th against the Sacramento Kings.
I know. Them niggas both got they damn shirts off.
Other preseason games.
Trying to find out. Our rep, our record, our everything. They said, why not? Hop on. Don't kick their ass.
These are two guys that they are very cognizant of. Weeding them off the minutes. Lillard played just under 36 minutes tonight last week. CJ
37. Oh my god, I'm in a game, Jordan. Oh, I'm gonna get offline. I'm about to get off.
Take that opportunity and run with it. You look good tonight, look sharp. We know he can shoot.
He a level 6. Ready to get off.
Here's Galloway the other way.
Bruh, can I get a live stream for him? No.
How Kendall see it and you didn't? And I didn't even tell him.
Just no, bruh. Hell no. Trying to watch Quan's.
Quan's perspective. And oh, we lost.
Kendall, send me the link.
You don't want to see this.
Had to go back to the locker room. Here's Galloway for 3.
Jordan, are you watching, bro, from on the side? You could have just saved me by hopping on the court. Oh my god, look who I'm playing against. Why is he in here selling people DC, bro? Nigga don't even got defense. Bro, I was gonna try to win. Shit. At least I was gonna be guarding that nigga doing all that dribbling. Look at him.
Lillard say, I don't think so.
Oh, so
15. Here comes Dennis Smith Jr. Greg Brown the third. Elevated.
That's the thing about claims, you see. They don't happen on your schedule.
goodness,
I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, there's no other
bro.
time for a jolly bit of window cracking. Oh, I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a guy
This
who
shit
claims
hard
tenders
to
available
fucking
24/7.
play, bro. I'm gonna get
Goes on to tell
offline.
chestnuts don't talk.
Can't even watch this
They're
shit,
just
bro.
really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
Hell damn white. Nigga hit 2 whites back to back. I'm texting him, bro.
GoToBank, the ultimate banking app with no monthly fees with direct deposit. Your go-to for value with a free ATM network and overdraft protection. Open an account at gotobank.com or pick up at a retail store near you.
I remember the extra ranch.
Good.
Nah, I'm gonna fucking.
Picking our child up?
Cool. I will be right back.
You know you want that
Oh, he's
soft
lucky I can't. Bro, why everybody got their settings off? Like, I can't text nobody, or is it me? I'm trying to go off on these niggas, bro. I just got sold out. Hamadi.
I'm back.
Hamadi is a god. You just saved the day. My guardian angel like that professor.
I am the fucking guardian angel like the fucking professor on this shit. Let's go.
Did you catch, are you caught up all the way on that damn show?
I'm on like season 3.
How are you, bro?
They all seem to be good with.
Nigga, I'm done.
You done?
Yes.
Nigga, I've been watching other shows too. Nigga, I've been watching the Squid Games.
Is this shit good?
It's cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's not bad, but like, it's like, bro. It's okay. I get the hype, but it's just some like dark shit. It's like kid game and shit, and then like if they don't make it, then they get killed. It's like some weird Japanese shit, but like it get good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's as good as everybody think that shit is.
That damn money heist, bro.
That money heist shit different though.
Bro, that ending was so crazy, bro.
I don't want to know.
I'm not gonna tell you, bro, but like,
Hey, that bitch Raquel a straight rider.
Bro.
I fuck with Raquel. Hey, don't tell me nothing yet. Hey, that bitch a straight rider, bro. Like, that's a bitch I straight need, bro. Oh, God.
Bro, there's no
that nigga, the
ending.
professor, got him one, bro.
The ending fucked me up. But they said it come out.
Well, I know somebody got cracked.
They said it come out, the new part come out in December 3rd.
And when what y'all playing?
I might have to do the stage a couple times because I'm not up to nothing for real. At least I'm close to doing my.
I should have been charged up myself. Nigga, why the fuck you been on stage, bro? That's mistake number 1.
I was on a 1v1 court.
What the fuck? You see it? Bro, y'all should have just heard Nafi going berserk in the game. That shit was the most funniest shit ever I've heard all night.
What time is it? You home already? Your house is hella close.
That's me, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, really, it was a white truck. Me and Chauncey did.
Y'all some cool.
Why y'all cool not just using my game as a damn as a power source? So bitch ass.
Because. And
I'm talking about the charger, bitch.
Nafi said he was gonna play on your account. I just had to fucking turn him down. I'm like, no.
No, this cool ass, bro. Tell me why, bro. And nigga, when I went to work, nigga, this room that I'm in, bro, look totally different, bro. I came in and shit totally different, bro. It's cool enough to move everything around, bro. Like whenever I was at work.
Hey,
That'd be the
Red
funniest shit ever, bro. When you just leave and you come back and it's some different shit.
Everything is different. Your whole game is
Everything just
different.
moved.
Can't find nothing.
These
Good luck.
big ass drawers and shit just damn. I see you not being there. You turned up, then, nigga. I ain't gonna fake. Hey, bro, you turned up, nigga. That big man is a god, nigga. I ain't gonna fake. You do need to. Hey, say my little cousin was playing. That was my cousin playing this again, bro. Black cat. You didn't need to tell him that. I mean, I was
These
just
pants
shit.
hard.
I can't even get mad. You ain't gonna have your bum ass though, nigga. You not like that. We had one good game with your trash ass. Hey, shit, y'all not trying to run like Rick or nothing? Because I'm trying to play, or nigga, we weren't anything.
I ain't gonna fake it. Oh my god, they got the what's it called on her? The daily pick'ems, whatever they call it.
Oh, yo, me, that nigga Nafi got me hip on that shit.
Cavs or the Bulls?
The Cavs or the Bulls, my nigga Chonso. Trying to see what's up, but I'm trying to get on PK. Yeah, I said I'm on 2K. I'm trying to see what's up. Shit, how many we got?
Lil J just went to go smoke, he said. I'm probably gonna go do
Let
the
me go
same.
smoke. Let me go wait till Marty join the party. They go smoke. That's the most annoying shit, bro. When it hit 11, we should already be smoking, bro. Cause you know I'm coming home. Like that's different, bro. You're 8, bro. Start doing that shit.
We was
Whoever just
playing.
said that shit, you a bitch. Nigga, you ain't trying to do nothing.
Nigga,
you know where I'm at. Nigga, you just put it on me like a week ago, nigga. I'm waiting.
Ain't doing
I'm
nothing.
waiting with that. I'm waiting with that thing on you.
Got done get my ass beat.
Nigga,
I just got done getting my ass beat.
Push.
I just got out of stage. Just got done getting my ass handed to me.
Nigga, what? How dare you, nigga? Need no introduction. I need no introduction in this bitch.
I ain't gonna fake it. I won. I was on that 1v1 court.
Oh, you talking about that nigga? That nigga blocked, bro. I thought you talking about, bro. I thought you was talking shit with me, bro. That nigga blocked.
I don't know why you got him unblocked.
That nigga is annoying, bro. I hate that bitch, bro. Like, I told that nigga I'm never talking to you again and blocked that nigga, bro. Like, I'm cutting all ties with that white ass nigga, bro. Like, why is he white?
Bro,
yeah, that one dude, bro. Like, he just, like, he want to be your friend. He want to be your friend one day, bro. And then when, like, niggas don't even talk to him, bro. So he start trolling, bro. And he ass, too, bro. He only got a new game.
Bro, do you just talking about him, bro?
You just don't know, bro.
That man is
cause you never in here whenever he acting up, bro.
Bro, that man's a different
nigga
breed.
Be straight acting a damn fool, bro.
He's different, bro. Everybody bro, that be having him unmuted be talking about him, bro. That's
legit,
how you know it's a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you thought you were tuning in just to watch,
we need to run up some.
Little did you know you would witness history.
Trying to run record or park or something, but yeah, y'all trying to run threes until Quan can back or something.
21. The Golden State Warriors not only come away with a 121-107 victory, but now they own the second most.
This team just told me to go smoke, bro. Something wrong with him.
You almost fell off the couch.
What the fuck? That's the only reason I was gonna go.
Is this a sign of things to come? 69 3 69 3. Oh, why my hand slipped? Why my hand slipped? My hand was slipping like 69.
Yeah, I'm calm. Oh my God, I am finna go and close out.
Oh, you had me too early, Mama. You just had me way too early. Way too early.
I just hopped on in the market.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
69 threes attempted by Golden State. They made
I'm out of here.
24 of them, which is about 35%.
A two-way sharpshooter. I'm playing a point guard.
He had 13 points on 4 of 10 and about 21.
Kendall,
When you take 69 threes,
what you got to say about them Blazers?
no Klay Thompson tonight, but the guy, you were talking about this.
They lost
There's a combination of vets that
121 to 107.
Who, the Warriors? Yeah, I learned A's for preseason. This shit don't count. Who says that?
Well, this young man is what he did last year. As the Warriors were struggling, as Steph Curry was coming back, as a minor people, Steph Curry averaged 32 points with but Poole was still able to find his rhythm, and Steph was still showing he was still the man. So now you come back to training camp, and show you the body in shape, show you in the gym, working on your jump shot. Now here in the first
He is a cool.
Dame can't win. Until he skips town. Until he skips town, he is gonna be a loser.
Oh my God, bro.
You need to just bail on Oregon and just shake to like Los Angeles. It's just ruining all of his good days. In a minute, he ain't gonna be able to hit them half-court shots. I'm a. What you said, you is the shit. That is the truth, bro. Man, fuck that narrative shit, man. Fuck them gay ass fans, bro. That nigga need him a ring, bro. Fuck what them fans talking about, bro. That nigga need a ring, bro.
Kendall, that's what Westbrook
Nigga, the ring is
doing.
gonna, bro. If Damian Lillard gets the ring, bro, that shit gonna count, bro.
That's what Westbrook doing.
He's talking a big game about defense, about that identity.
Hey, let's
They still have
play over here
at
at the Vipers.
It's a huge challenge for them tonight. They give up 121.
That was throwing your cool ass.
Westbrook got him a home this year.
Bro, we gotta. I'm here. I'm over here, but I'm looking for a game. I don't see none. Yeah, we can go right court. Hurry up, yeah. All y'all need to hurry up.
April, May saying, hey, you need help. It's just that simple.
Kendall, you playing?
TJ, 12 points, 5 of 10 from the field. It's those other guys, right? The story.
Yeah. Are you gonna be on it when we get back? Cool, hurry up.
Oh my God.
Because on me, bro, you hurry up before niggas get off.
We'll see if he can crack the rookie.
Sure.
I hope he can because we know how to challenge this.
I'm in this 1v1 game.
But I think big picture, if Portland doesn't make
Oh my God, I'm playing a lockdown defender. I feel like I'm playing Kendall.
because all the other teams in the Western Conference have added, where they had that second superstar, where they had that one bench player that can come in and win you a game in the playoffs, or win you a couple of games late in the season, what we call those.
Yeah, baby. Hell no. On me. On me, how many passes you get?
The all-time great play-by-play guy, Whipple
On me.
But they were talking about reducing some of the usage in the minutes and the pressure put on Damian Lillard this year.
I ain't gonna fake it, bub. I'm not finna play this.
I don't see nobody ask you, but okay, cool.
Nigga, I forgot you was a 94.
See, you're asking Chauncey to come in and be this miracle
I'm
worker.
offline.
We know Chauncey's good. We know he's gonna get the right message. Not
It's not gonna matter until niggas
we
have
gotta
to
give him enough ingredients so he can make the cake the right way, so everybody's happy. So I don't know how you give Game and CJ less minutes when you know
Boy, that nigga hit a fucking voice
Mm.
defensive shot, boy.
Bro, you talking about that drip nigga?
Straight
I'm,
slap the wax off his face,
I'm,
boy. Sitting the rest.
I'm playing
Bro,
with
just
him.
be sitting in here, bro, bored, bro. Talk to black people, bro.
Yeah, we on current.
That's the only reason why, bro. Cause he. That need to up on his ass.
Meanwhile, the final game of the night, late in the third
Bro,
quarter right
you
now.
want to talk to black niggas, really?
Denver and LA.
Kendall, you see me out here?
No Jokic tonight.
I'm about to get offline.
Oh yeah, I got the thing, bro. This is 90 overall. Amari, I got. Man, I'm gonna play
Oh
online, bro. Try
my
to this
god.
squad out.
I just fell on the ground.
I got all new cards, bro.
Kendall, you're
Yeah,
not
bro, she
watching.
did.
80 to 72. Got a lot of ground to cover. Stick with us in this edition of Game Time. I'll tell you about Trae Young's injury, how basketball returns to
Hell yeah.
in a big way. And
My nigga, damn near already there. Sport my phone here. Bet y'all lose this first game. What rank am I in? Please tell me I got. I'm in a star rank, bro. I hate that shit. Why am I in this woody ass rank, bro? I'm finna lose on purpose for a little bit, bro. I need to get my mojo back on here. I'm not finna play all sweaty niggas with better cards and shit.
let's go places.
90 shit.
Like many people with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, I was there. Be right back.
Kendall, you're not watching. How are you watching?
We're keeping me from where I needed to.
Are you watching my stream?
Oh, I love whenever a nigga just quit. I'm sick.
Oh my god, I lost Kendall. I tried.
And Humira helps people.
Kendall, I tried. I'm gonna go for a 3 right here.
So you can experience
Give me a stop. Look at him. He.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened.
Oh, you know I want it.
And nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you have TB, hepatitis B, or proto-infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira.
Look at my
Remission is possible.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Humira.
Kendall, I'm going to smoke.
He never would have turned chrome into a canvas.
I blocked it, and then he got it back. I blocked it, and I blocked it again. It made me double block it, Kendall. It made me double block it. I'm about to get offline. I had enough.
That's what makes a lion. Modelo, room for those with a fighting spirit.
I was a pro like last week.
Toasted breakfast burritos, only at Taco Bell.
Nerve bulb, I'm closing up. Oh God.
Just 2 pills for all day relief. Elite and see what's possible.
It's always too cool.
Okay, Sabrina, I see you.
I was closing up.
Wait,
Yeah, we can play tomorrow, bro. Tuesday.
Cause I'm not playing with Red Man.
I bet.
So did me.
Look at us. Look at us.
Suddenly his body turns into a basketball. Come on,
Is that a body with title?
Alright, niggas.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
My basketball journey began when I was 3 years old. I've been really blessed.
I need to get that gym rat, bro.
So much.
That was a glitch.
This shit do take hell. It's only got 6 out of 50, bro. Like, I do not be doing that.
It was an opportunity to continue to stay in the game, talk about the game, share my knowledge. And my journey brought me here to NBA TV.
If you missed it, this is how it went down on NBA TV. How about this to start off your preseason schedule? Dame versus Steph, two of the top 3 scorers last season in the NBA. Steph here to Draymond Green. Oh, not much offense for him, right? Not that much. He can do that, though. Andrew Wiggins, vaxxed and scored. Ready to go. Here's Jordan Poole, a sign of things to come. He knocks down the triple to end the quarter.
I could get it.
Now C.J. McCollum gets into the lane. We're tied at 29.
You see it, Kendall?
About the first half of both teams here. Curry the no-look feed.
Wow, you only have like 13 more games.
Once again, Wiggins.
Ew. Oh my God. I haven't won one of those games.
Lillard. Yep.
Out of 12 of those 2 games, didn't win one.
He was 5 of 7, 19 points for.
Still don't got that gold card.
We're tied at 60 at the half. Third quarter. Steph playing at the beginning of it. Steph, what did he get?
A little reverse layup on that with some cookies.
Now, Steph from deep. You better get up on the way from that.
From the day.
Curry had 13 points. Juan Toscano-Anderson to Jordan Poole.
Confidence right there, baby. Sheer confidence.
Jordan Poole, how about this? Logo Dame, huh? Stop it. In his house.
Yes.
Jordan Poole tonight knocked down 7 threes, goes off for 30 points, a huge sign. Listen, I know it's game number 1 of the preseason, but the Warriors are looking for bench scoring, maybe even starting scoring.
Hey, Kendall, what's this?
How long it takes to play
It's legend prizes.
Warriors attempted 60
Gain a star by reaching 40. Oh, never mind. You just gotta get 4 of them.
Chauncey Billups, a head coach for the first time ever. Here he is.
They make it tough on anybody.
I wonder what your screen looks like if you were level 40.
They play well.
Of course. I mean, there's so many teams that play differently in the league. Obviously, everybody emphasizes the 3 ball. They're on top of the list. That team is one of the other teams that think that their ball movement player. It makes it really difficult. But yeah, that's the good thing. You know, the game, you might pull the clips and be able to learn from some of the things. We just, too many turnovers, really. I mean, a lot of unforced turnovers. Just kind of getting the ball, just kind of moving it, throwing it around. Being a little bit undisciplined, but it's the first game, man. It's the first game, jitters.
Hello? Yeah. All right.
Just so antsy.
Who is that, Raymond?
Really quick, so.
That was Chauncey.
What a con. I'm finna go smoke.
Why haven't you, bro? You should have been gone, bro.
You alright.
I ain't play tonight.
I ain't even gonna finish
Y'all
smoking.
niggas are back. I'm gonna be asleep.
Nah, I ain't finna smoke that long. I'll be back.
That's kind of what we want out of America, right there for sure. Then we can start kind of moving around. It gets a little bit more comfortable, but I'm happy with his minutes for the most part. And then the ball movement, I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay, particularly in the first half. And it's easy to move it when you have a Dame and a CJ because it creates so much attention. There's so much attention placed on them. So now you have those gaps, those 4 on 3s on the backside, to be able to actually move the ball and get the ball to the paint. So I'm okay. Yeah, I thought that. I was happy with that. I thought he did a really good job. I mean, I think it's 6 assists, 0 turnovers in the game that we all turned it over a ton. He didn't have any. So I was happy with him. He was attacking, was aggressive at the proper times, and he was able to pull back and kind of make plays. So I thought that played well.
I feel like Austin was one of those guys that rushed him a little bit.
Yeah, Nas was. He I felt bad for him tonight because he's been so good, and I just think he's been working so hard in the offseason. He finally get an opportunity to play in the game, and he just forced a lot. He wanted it so badly.
Recording in progress.
I understand that. In one of the timeouts, I just told him, just relax. Just relax, take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be fine, and he'll be okay.
Do you need to run into your rotation?
No, unless you're just bored or something. ain't nothing to read into that.
There's one thing, it won't show up on the stat sheet, but Nance sent some really good screens.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Larry's just a basketball player. He's one of the best in the entire league at that. Setting those screens, those catching, dribble handoff really, really quickly, roll quickly, catch it, make a secondary, another play. He's really, really good at that. And we have to find a way, and we will, to continue to keep getting to know each other on the floor out there. And he's going to be a huge asset for us in the way that he plays like that.
So, I know it's only a preseason game, but as Kevin Calabro and Lamar Hurd discussed, this is the first time at any level, in any situation or scenario, that Chauncey Billups has been a head coach in a basketball game.
Yeah, and talking to Chauncey in Summer League, he's talked to guys like Doc Rivers when Doc got his first job coming from the TNT booth going straight to Orlando, and basically picking those brains on what do I need to do. Bringing a guy like Scott Brooks, who just comes from being a head coach of OKC in Washington. So I think he's done an excellent job putting the right coaches around him to help him navigate through that. Because face it, Jerry, he's thinking like a point guard. He's thinking like, how do I, tell guys what to do? But then when they get on the floor, they have to execute what you're telling them. You got a guy like Damian Lillard and CJ, they can do that for you. But now it's how do you coach up the bench? How do you coach up these young guys who've never been in the moment you've been in as a player, and now you're trying to teach them as a coach? So I think he's going to do a fine job, but I'll say it again. Bringing in guys like Scott Brooks is going to help him a lot because they've been there before.
Yeah, it'll be a fascinating story to watch. They're certainly loaded with talent at the top of the roster. Right. You got to find out what the rest of the roster has. And the Western Conference, top to bottom, we'll see how that works. Final game of this first full night of preseason action is in LA. The Nuggets and the Clippers early in the fourth quarter here. Denver up by 6. Denver playing tonight without Jokic, no Paul George for the Clippers.
Any update on for our fan Jamal Murray? Like the knee?
Yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while, which is why the guy we just saw there, Bones Highland, they play such a big role for them. They're first round picks. He's wearing number 3 in the blue jerseys here. Bones Highland tonight, 7 of 10 from the field, 16 points.
Yeah, he's been a bright spot for the Nuggets all through the training camp. Doing the research, Coach Malone talked highly of him, assistant coaches talked highly of him. Two-way player coming into the league, you don't get that a lot from a lot of young guys.
Right, there's Bowl.
I said earlier, somehow figure out a way to get that length on the floor. Do something.
All right, for the Clippers, they've been led by several different players. A lot of balance here. Reggie Jackson had 9.
Yeah, I'm a smart ball getting out the way on that one. Because it's preseason.
All right, we're going to stay with you here and watch some of this fourth quarter. After this, we'll take you around the NBA on a 9-game night. Some big highlights around the league. Right now, let's get it out to Brian Seaman, our good buddy, Jim Jackson.
Health will be the number one. And for all teams. Nice pass inside by.
Can you remember a time, you've been doing this for a while too, where the major topic going into the season, besides being back to normal, was the health of across the league. You know what I mean? Because so many key players were injured last year.
It's impressive by Ball, and it puts the Nuggets out in front by 10. And Ty Lue calls time to do the same. Back to downtown Los Angeles after this.
Out on the floor, we'll come back and get some more highlights.
He's the most important thing in my life. I'm so lucky to get it back.
Your heart isn't just yours. Protect it with Bayer aspirin. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
We love going to games. Good seats get pricey. So we use Game Time. Game Time checks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals. We got our seats 20 minutes ago for 60% off. Last-minute tickets at the best price in seconds. Download Game Time now.
She who has brought the bar will now be granted 3 wishes.
I wish for a new car, my dream house, and the perfect credit card.
As you wish. Open sesame! I'm just messing with you. That's just a little genie humor for you. Look, just open Credit Sesame.
Credit Sesame?
With Credit Sesame, you get your free credit score, free credit monitoring, and tips to improve your score. You can even get a no-fee debit card through them that rewards you with cash when your score goes up.
I wish for Credit Sesame.
Whoa, get your free credit score today.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few.
Little Caesar some crazy calzone, Juliet pepperoni. It's so tasty. I like the white sauce. Here comes the yummy. The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about your ass.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49. It's a pizza.
There's software, and then there's industrial-grade software, forged from decades of industrial experience and insights. Meet Honeywell Forge, analytical software that connects assets and people to deliver a cyber-secure record of your entire operation, so that everyone in your boardroom and beyond speaks the same language. Honeywell Forge, industrial-grade software.
Harry and David makes incredible gifts for any occasion, so it's easy to be thoughtful. Or thank you gifts, like thank you for the football tickets, boss.
This tastes like a raise.
Buy now, send later, and ship free with the Celebrations passport. Find the perfect gift at harryanddavid.com.
NBA TV is staying out west for this doubleheader action. The veteran Lakers take on the NBA Final runner-up in Phoenix. Then Spider and the Jazz face off against Luka and the Mavs. Lakers, Suns, Jazz, Mavericks, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
It has been 585 days since an NBA game was played in Toronto.
It's a long time, dude.
Welcome back, Raptors, after spending last year in Tampa. No Joel Embiid for the Sixers, and obviously no Ben Simmons. But you know who was there?
Mr. Drummond.
Andre Drummond, filling in for Joel Embiid, and look at him. He had 19 points and 14 rebounds.
I think this will be a year for Drummond to get back to what he used to do.
Let's go to the number 4 pick of the draft, Scotty Barnes.
I like everything about this young man, Jared. I think it's going to be a big rookie year for him.
Barnes had 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
Ooh, speaking of assists, good pass.
Look at that. Jonathan Nabi.
Great feel for the game.
He could be on the other side of the poster, too.
Oh, we know we learned that last year.
Goran Dragic didn't want to be in Toronto, but he is, and he started in his first ever game with the Raptors.
Changed his mind. I think there's an OG in the building.
OG Anunoby. 21 points, Raptors with it going away. Just so good to see this Toronto team back where they belong in Toronto in front of some of the best fans in the NBA. So back with 3D, Jared Greenberg. Obviously, the Philadelphia situation unresolved at this point, and just a lot of unknown. And tonight we saw Tyrese Maxey get the start. And obviously, there's no Joel Embiid, but if Daryl Morey can't move or doesn't trade Ben Simmons, this is going to be your backcourt that we saw tonight.
Yeah, Jared, and I think that cliche when you hear that knocking on the door opportunity, I think Daryl Morey and Doc have to make that decision sooner than later. Because I don't see that phone call, or I don't see Doc putting that chair by that door like he did with DeAndre Jordan, because he can't get to L.A. Right? He doesn't want to see you at all. So why keep trying to beat the dead horse? Let's sit down and find the right team to get the most you can and move on. Maxey, yes, he's not 6'10", he's not a walking defensive steel like Ben Simmons, but he's serviceable, he's young, he's got a bright upside. Get as much as you can now and move on with Embiid and Tobias Harris when healthy, and move on.
quickly here, Scotty Barnes looked pretty good at in his preseason debut. Looked real good in Vegas Summer League. A lot of people wondered why the Raptors would go with him at 4 when there were a couple of guards clearly that could have replaced Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, Jared, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of one of those guys at first, too. But one thing we learned about kids that come from Florida State, the Leonard Hamilton system, and a little bit of everything well, then they get to the NBA, they become great pros. I think Scotty Barnes is going to be one of those guys. So I think Masai Ujiri said, you know what? I'm going with the bigger guy. We paid Fred VanVleet a few years ago. We know Steppy Freddie's good. I want to go bigger, keep OG Anunoby. Let's go with this team, along with Spicy Peter.
And by the way, they can play Barnes as a guard. Not a traditional point guard, but who is the traditional point guard in the NBA?
Yeah, exactly.
Fun one in Miami on Monday night. Trae Young in town and playing in the preseason opener. Jimmy Butler sitting this
Big face, I see you, big face.
And you're just trying to get some free time. Here's Kyle Lowry making his debut.
Leave it. I like it. Shooting the ball with confidence early.
5.7 assists in his Miami debut. Tyler Hero up top. Here's the gold medalist. Bam, 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 bam.
Great pass.
Hey, Tyler Hero, great rookie season. With a step back in year 2. Year 3, pivotal year for Tyler Hero.
It should be a big year with Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry, the way they share. Get easy buckets, but bam, but the backward alley.
Now, a beat from Kyle Lowry. Trae Young now. Look at Trae doing what Trae does. You give him space.
Bang. Yeah.
3 of 14 for Trae on a night. 14 points, that is. PJ Tucker, the champ, coming into Miami. A dog.
Yes. Fits in the culture perfect.
Miami was up big at the half, 74-56, third quarter. Scary moment here. Trae Young collides with Gabe Vincent, goes down.
When I first saw it, I thought it was knee on knee with both guys having on dark, leggings, so to speak. But I guess thigh contusion.
Right thigh contusion. Trae would leave, would not return. Hawks down big, but look at this.
Ooh. The him and Pogo stick.
John Cooper to Jalen.
That's going to be fun to watch. If those two young men can get some playing time, I think they'd be rough because of Trae and with the Hawks hat, but could be exciting thing down the street.
Yeah, Dave McMillan said after the game he did not have any further updates on the right thigh contusion of Trae Young. We'll continue to monitor that, obviously, for the Hawks. But meanwhile, for the Heat, without Jimmy Butler in the lineup, this team wondered where they're going to find all their offense from. Tyler Hero stepped up on Monday.
Stepped up in a major way, and big picture, he has to. And that's what gives Jimmy the freedom to say, hey, I don't have to play 38, 40, 42 minutes that we saw last year, because if he's rolling, now Spoke and say, you know what, we're going to let you ride a little bit longer, but there's certain nights, he has to be the leading scorer. We know Bam's going to rebound, we know Bam's going to play D, do all the dirty work, but you need a guy that can catch and shoot, along with Duncan Robinson, not forget too. If both those guys can shoot the ball like they showed us a few years ago in the bubble, now it takes a lot of pressure off of Bam and Kyle Lowry. Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry.
Right, Miami made the move. They're going to be a championship contender. He talked this year. He's loaded. It's not like back in the day. Got plenty more to do on this edition of Game Time. Karl Anthony Towns making his preseason debut, going to work on Jackson Hayes. Put him on that poster. And Jason Tatum. Big year for Mr. Tatum. The coaching staff of a new system. And he's going to work up and away. Great rookie of the year in action on Monday. LaMelo Ball. Charlotte. Big things in their future. We'll talk about it next time.
Welcome, everybody, to the Big Podcast.
Do you know why it's called the Big Podcast? Big stands for I'm beautiful, Spice is intelligent, and you're gorgeous.
Come on in, Draymond, because it's hot up in here.
He dumped on me. I said, oh my God.
I'm trying to Google. Will I figure it out if I try to Google?
You already lost it.
I was trying to let you know that you had a booger in your nose.
Download a new episode of the Big Podcast Week.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make car care make sense. With personalized service reviews that swap the car talk for straight talk, so you know what your car is telling you and what to do about it. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, When the battle to belong begins, awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for, no one can take away your understanding what it means to be among the few, the proud, and the leaders.
Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar is here. Because to make new flavors, you have to go above and beyond. Unlike some places.
Wendy's put cheddar on the bun? What do we got?
Sesame seeds.
Try Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar today.
Wait. Hey, guys, if you want to get in the best shape your life, I'll show you the secret to being fit after 40. Diet and exercise just doesn't cut it anymore. What you need is science. It all comes down to one vital element in your body that controls lean muscle, energy, drive, and much more. It's your T levels. It's the most important male hormone. But even if you do everything right, your male hormone drops as you age. Most T boosters are a joke. But there's finally a real answer. Here it is. Eugenics Total T, packed with the best clinically studied key ingredients, and each one is at full clinical strength so that you get maximum results and will help you like it has so many others.
Get your complimentary bottle of Eugenics now. Text FIRE 2231 Text now and we'll include a bottle of Eugenics Thermo to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's FIRE 2231.
Continue the preseason highlights. Pels without Zion Williamson, obviously recovering from that foot injury. They're in Minnesota to take on Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards deep into offense.
Wait a minute, it's just preseason. Good cookies and ooh, clean flush.
Ant-Man is in the building. Jackson Hayes there for the putback.
Yep, got a box of big fell out.
Hey, D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, it's still, can't see, but still ice water in his veins.
I guess so. More from the Minnesota team.
Did the Ant-Man block it with his head? Watch your head now, Ant-Man.
Jeez. Wow. Karl Anthony Towns backing down Jackson Hayes and throwing it in his face.
Meow. That's a big cat.
Cat with 15, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
I like it.
Minnesota was up big, and then some more injury news here for the Pels. Jackson Hayes goes down.
These are the ones that really bother me, Jay, because they rotate to help out and come down on the Parkman's foot. You see that happen?
Yeah, obviously he would not return. Let's go to Boston. It is the new look Celtics. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum taking on the Magic. Jaylen Brown, the hoop and the foul. Now, hey, Dennis Schroeder, right? The new point guard of the squad. Bounce over to Jaylen Brown. Brown had 16 points in the first quarter, 25 on the night. Orlando. Hey, Mo Bamba, no. But right there is R.J. Hampton.
Yes, big time Hampton right there.
The forgotten guy in the Aaron Gordon trade. You're going to remember him this year. Jalen Suggs from the logo.
Deep money going.
Suggs had 9 points in his preseason debut.
Welcome back.
All behind the back to Al Horford. Stretch 5 action. 2-point game and a half. Now Jason Tatum taking. Oh, Tatum taking the escalator to the rim. Right up and over Wendell Carter Jr.
One jumped high, one jumped a little bit higher. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't do him like that.
Oh, Gary.
Smitty, where you at, Smitty?
Oh,
Smitty.
my goodness.
I'm sorry, Smitty. You got your spark dog. You got him.
You got to put that on Smitty.
Yes, you got it. For the preseason, you have to.
Cole Anthony.
Oh, right back at you.
He had 16 points. And check this out. Under 20 seconds to go. Boston down 2. Not for long. Romeo Langford says, "You betcha! Preseason style." And that's the difference. Boston's a winner. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he got that big rookie max in the offseason. It's OKC taking on Charlotte. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from downtown. All right, how about the rookie of the year? LaMelo up top to Miles Bridges.
Oh, this not last year, man. Pass rush. It looked like last year.
Hey, James Bouknight, the 11th pick in the draft. The steal and then the foul.
Tough, Jerry. He's tough.
You're moving on this highlight.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Dort can do more than play defense.
Yeah, he just dunked.
Now here's Melo getting into the paint. Keep it himself for the deuce. He had 15.6 rebounds, 5 assists. Then Bouknight.
Over here, you got Melo with the rebound and Gordon Hayward over here with the finish. If this young team stays healthy, get some stops,
Good night, book night with the baseline move. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 20 points and 3 steals. Michael Porter Jr., the latest $200 million man. We'll see him in action as Denver takes on the Clippers. Highlights next.
If Philly Garcia listened to those who rejected him, he never would have made a name for himself, finding out some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him lion. Modelo, food for those with a fighting spirit.
Little Caesar's so crazy, calzone, chili and pepperoni. It's so tasty, I like white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about your ass.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49. Pizza.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies. The legend she births in hometown fields. And the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away nor understand what it means to be among the few.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to keep you moving. With a full range of services from oil changes and tire rotations to filters, wipers, and more, we've got what your car needs right when you need it, so you're ready for whatever's next. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care. That's a job for Jiffy.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA? What a dark, aged oats. Dark beer!
How about a blue ginger highball?
One game still going on in the NBA preseason schedule tonight. And Terrence Mann, remember this guy scored 39 in a playoff game last year? He's got 12 in the fourth quarter of this game. Ty Lue playing him extended minutes. Right now we take you out live to Staples Center for some bonus coverage. Under a minute to go. Clippers lead by 3, 103 to 100. Jared Greenberg, Dennis Scott will break down this game and all 9 games in the NBA. But first, let's get it out to Staples Center. Check in with the voice of the Clippers, Brian Seaman and Jim Jackson, live here on NBA TV.
Good smart play by Hyder. Watch him lean back into Terrence Mann right there. The ball wasn't in bounds, so it's a shot, and the ball goes on the side again.
Seconds to play. He knocks down the free throw, and as promised, it'll be possession here for Denver.
They kind of gave him the a little bit, Clipper fans.
Howard. 8 to shoot for Denver. Cornelli with the drive. Second effort is foul, and look at the line. There are a couple of free throws here and a chance to tie up the score. For Denver with 40 seconds to play. It's the 53rd pick in the 2016 draft. Playoffs, he's one of his players playing at a very high level. First 2 free throws in short.
He said 72% free throw shooter. Good guy. Put his legs up underneath him. So his keys here. Anticipate the nice ball.
Whistle and a timeout. Ty Lue grabs the clipboard. 40 seconds to play. The Clippers with a 1-point lead. Back to Staples after this.
One of the fun late games on our first big night of preseason in the NBA. 3D Dennis Scott, I'm Jared Greenberg. Fun to watch this one go down here between Denver and the Clippers and to see which players each coach is utilizing down the stretch.
Down the stretch, and I thought you had a good point for some of our casual fans that Terrence Mann, big game in the playoffs last year, really surprise people. Now, I think we talked about it earlier with Scotty Barnes. When you play at Florida State, a lot of times you play in Hamilton's offense, and it's a system, you do a lot of things great. But then when you get to the NBA, when things come a little more detailed, and you play to a skill set, now man's playing with confidence, and you see now Ty Lue, when the season starts, we know it's going to be no Kawhi. And all you Clipper fans, you get mad at me now, Kawhi, we're not going to play this year with the knee, so you can get out your head now. So that's why Ty Lue is trying to figure out which young guys he can believe in now and try to have the best season possible.
And Luke Kennard, a guy who's played big minutes last year, we're expected to do so again this year, is in the game here. 40 seconds to go. Clippers up by 1. Let's get it back out to Brian Seaman and Jim Jackson. If you're watching bonus preseason coverage live here on NBA TV.
Somebody that you think is going to be playing in games and moments like this?
Yeah, and you work on into the game situation. So your best ball handler and decision maker is Terrence Mann. So you have him initiate the offense. I will see something probably for Luke Kennard. Let's see if he can get a shot up. He's in the deep corner on the weak side.
The chemistry between those two. Came in before and has been very good. Now he will shoot. Man motions for the offense to begin. Calls his own number. Gets to the rim. Gets his own rebound. So in my blue jerseys, a whistle and a jump ball.
And like I said, Terrence Mann 101. That's what I said. That you use Luke Kennard as the decoy. There you go. See, I was setting our audience up for that. No, but I do like the call because it's Terrence Mann. You put the shooters and 3 people along with the defenders on the weak side and allow Terrence Mann to make a play.
Mann will jump it up. With Reed. We've seen Mann climb the ladder a little bit.
Well, the important part, too, for the Clippers here is anticipate he doesn't get the jump, that you don't allow the Nuggets to be able to get behind you and get an easy 2 in transition.
You know, it is interesting. You, as a player, you're familiar with this, but one of the first things that the Clippers did for training camp was not only jump balls, but free throw execution in terms of rebounding. It is the little things that add up to big things. Anticipate a foul, perhaps, as well. The Clippers win the tap. Ball is up, man keeps it alive. They get it to Moses right. There's the foul. Stops the clock with 13.6 seconds to play. Moses Wright, the ACC Player of the Year, will go to the line. Win, lose, or draw, the Nuggets will have a chance to tie this up. If not, take the lead, pending the results of the 2 free throws by Wright. Either way, very successful opening preseason game for both teams. He misses a Clippers rebound number grabs. The shot clock is dark. The Nuggets could win it right here. Reed directing traffic. Howard with 5 to shoot. A contested game. Mr. Jackson, guess what? We're all healthy, moving to game number 2.
Here we go.
Clippers go 1-0 here in the preseason. Terrence Mann was terrific in the 4th quarter. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists overall. And how about the defense by the rookie, Brandon Boston Jr. Talk about Terrence Mann, but a terrific debut for Boston. And he will be joined in a moment by Jamie Maggio as the Clippers win 103.
Fascinating to watch how the 2 coaches played the final few minutes of this game. Clippers going with some veteran guys who have been there in playoff moments. Nuggets, for the most part, go with young guys and end up losing by 1.
Yeah, good job by Brandon Boston Jr. playing deep now fouling. And the second-year player,
Marcus Howard.
Yes, thanks for correcting me there. Come on, Marcus, you got to know the situation. Drive the basketball. You're only down 1, do the desperation 3. So I'll teach him on right there for the Oklahoma style.
All right, so the Clippers win game 1 of the preseason. 8 other games around the NBA tonight. Come back and show you highlights of all of them.
peppers, tomatoes, parsley.
What's that one?
That's my credit. It gets lots of sun, water. And I even sing to it every day. But it never grows.
You need Credit Sesame. With Credit Sesame, you get your free score right away and see steps you can take to improve it. Daily score refreshers help track your progress, and they'll even pay you for growing your score.
Credit Sesame? Wow. Maybe I could start growing my savings there. Get your free credit score today.
There's software. And then there's industrial-grade software. Forged from decades of industrial experience and insights. Meet Honeywell Forge, analytical software that connects assets and people to deliver a cyber-secure record of your entire operation, so that everyone in your boardroom and beyond speaks the same language. Honeywell Forge, industrial-grade software.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. Means plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working, so you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now available for fast sinus relief.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA? Son, what a dark beer. Here comes the dark beer.
How about a blue ginger ale?
NBA TV is staying out west for this doubleheader action. The Clipper Lakers take on the NBA final runner-up in Phoenix. Then Spider of the Jazz face off against Luka and the Mavs. Lakers, Suns, Jazz, Mavericks, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
The first full night of preseason action in the books. We've got a full recap for you of all 9 games, including a scare for the Hawks with Trey going down. I'll update you on that. Dennis Scott joins us. I'm Jared Greenberg for the next 30 minutes. We witnessed a sign of the times tonight with a great backcourt matchup. Portland and Golden State. And the Golden State Warriors are sending a message. They're going to shoot this year.
Huh?
They are. And they don't have Klay Thompson yet. But he is in with the headband at practice. Look at this.
Come on. It's the corner 3 in the flow. We see Iggy.
Yeah, when you're feeling good at practice, that translates to the game. We got Dame Lillard in action. First game ever for Chauncey Billups going up against Steph Curry. Hello! How about this matchup? And early on, Steph doing the dishing to Draymond Green. Warriors going with most of their starters, minus Klay, obviously. Bob Myers says maybe January we'll see him. Hey, Andrew Wiggins, he's vaxxed and ready to go. And Jordan Poole pulling and connecting. Leave it. CJ McCollum driving the lane. The floater, good. We're tied at 29. Hey, Steph, he can shoot and he can pass. No look.
Oh, great pass. Wiggins right on point, right on time.
All right, back down the other end. Robert Covington to Damian Lillard. Contested 3. Book it.
That's what Dame does.
He had 5 in the second quarter from distance. 19 points in the game. 5 of 7 from 3. We were tied at 60 at the half. Steph Curry playing second half minutes.
Cookies.
Curry Very nice. How about more of Curry here? Give it back to him.
Yeah, you're not close enough.
Curry, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Jordan Poole, the star of the night, driving and scoring. And then Jordan Poole in Dame's house says, what's he do? He hits from where? Oh, there. Splash. Poole, 30 points, 7 of 13 from downtown. Warriors win it 121-107. If this was a regular season game, the Golden State Warriors would have attempted the second most threes ever taken in an NBA game. They took 69, one off the NBA record of 70, which the Rockets made back in 2019. Unbelievable shooting display by Golden State. Not so much for Chauncey Billups, losing in his first ever head coaching opportunity.
First game, man. It's the first game. It's the first game jitters. For a lot of the guys, I thought a lot of us just kind of rushed into it tonight. You know, just so antsy. You know, just wanting to be good really quick. So some of these things were to be expected.
We're going to talk how good the Warriors were in a moment. Okay, only game one, only the preseason, but we saw a lot of the issues that has plagued Portland for the last few years. Other guys scoring, other than Dame and CJ, and a lack of defense.
Yeah, and I think Chauncey's going to preach all the right messages, but how do you find the right lineups to buy into what you're selling? And to your question, Jared, Dame was Dame, knocking down deep threes. CJ was able to get to the paint, get to his floaters, but we couldn't really say who was that third guy to say, you know what? There's going to be certain nights we've seen Dame and CJ not score the basketball. Who do we play through? Who's going to go carry it from the offensive side of the ball when they struggle? Oh, wait a minute. We're playing against a Golden State team that shot 69 threes tonight. And when Clay gets back into the mix, do you have enough defense to slow down that type of offense night in, night out? Because we know the NBA shoots more threes.
Yeah.
So that's where Chauncey's going to have to figure out with his coaching staff is what's lineup's going to buy into what we're selling so we can play enough, let alone playoff-style defense, to go further.
We've heard about defense being preached at Portland Trailblazers training camp and also more ball movement tonight. 21 assists, probably not the number Chauncey wants to be at. Meanwhile, 32 assists for Golden State. They love that 30 number in Golden State. Again, just the preseason. But Steph was okay, 4 of 10, 13 points, 5 assists. But for as long as Klay Thompson's going to be out, even when he comes back, they're going to need more. And the guy that provided that tonight was Jordan Poole.
It's special. And the reason I say that for the fans at home is last year when the Warriors were struggling, he was the bright spot. Then Steph comes back and reminds everyone he's still the guy averaging 32 points. But he built so much confidence last year. And Steve Kerr said, we still need what you do. Steph's going to be Steph. Don't worry about him. We still need your aggressiveness. So now having a great summer, confidence, and bring it back to this year. So now Steph can say, hey, Jordan, I'm going to take a rest. Go carry us for a few minutes while I get rest. Now Bob Myers can say, hey, Clay, I know you're chopping at the bit to get back, but take another week or two because we have Jordan Poole to hold down the offensive end before.
This bench, if they can stay healthy, has the potential with not only Poole, the restarting, or as a sixth man, without a Porter who had 19 points, Andre Iguodala coming back once, Scott Anderson, all those guys. But a guy who was so key for them last year, just to get into the play-in tournament, was Andrew Wiggins. Now that he's vaccinated, knowing he's going to be available for as many games as he is healthy for, he's going to be a key part for them this year.
You know, we talked about the 69 threes, but the one highlight we showed was him posting up Damian Lillard. Yeah. So now Steve Kerr once again shows us his sharp mind that, hey, every so often when we see a mismatch on the offensive end, let's go exploit it. They did that. Soon as they saw Dame on Wiggs, they called the play, goes in the post, fadeaway in the baseline, knocks it down. So you know you have a guy that can post up from time to time. When Clay's healthy, he shows he can post up from time to time. But it's the ball movement, to your point earlier, getting 30 assists on the average night. That's how we're going to beat teams.
And taking the pressure off of Clay of having to guard the opposite, the opponent's best perimeter player. Wiggins can now do that for Klay Thompson.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the Western Conference champs. The Suns in action against Sacramento. No Devin Booker or Chris Paul. But here's DeAndre Ayton. First quarter winding down. Davion Mitchell kicks to Tyrese Halliburton. At the buzzer, you betcha. Halliburton, 11 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Saw Davion Mitchell getting the pass there. Here is Mitchell, the ninth pick of the draft, rising up and knocking it down.
Shoot the ball with confidence.
Look at this backcourt. It is deep with Mitchell, Halliburton, no outlet here. Marvin Bagley to finish.
Please stay healthy, Marvin. Please.
We haven't even mentioned the Aaron Fox.
Yes, you haven't.
Back to Phoenix. Hey, JaVale McGee, what a pickup for the Suns.
Huge.
They missed that big body in the finals.
They sure did. When John David got the foul trouble, they had no help. Now they have it.
Buddy Hield, still a member of the Kings and still doing this.
My buddy.
Oh, big Buddy Hield had 14 points. Davion Mitchell finished with 7 points. Sacramento wins the game. Mitchell, not related. Donovan Mitchell. He was playing with Mike Conley in the backcourt for Utah. They were in San Antonio. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell. Lonnie Walker flips it over to Drew Eubanks.
Okay. You betcha beating the hell out.
Hey, in your free agent tracker, you have Doug McDermott going to San Antonio.
You've got me. I knew he was waiting to get me tonight. You got me. I thought he was still in what?
Chicago
somewhere?
DeJounte Murray.
Come to the league. Yes, I know him. Yes, I do.
One of the best defenders this league has out there. Set him to sell. Oh!
Another one of those sleepers on Florida State.
Another sleeper here. Spurs love this draft pick, Josh Primo. He has 17. High off the glass. High character guy. We often score. Impressive. Well, we've got plenty more preseason action, including Tuesday night on TNT with the Bucks and the Grizzlies. Got a great doubleheader on NBA TV Wednesday with the Lakers against the Suns. We see LeBron, AD, and Russ in the lineup. Then it's off to Dallas for Luka and the Mavs taking on Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz. That's Wednesday on NBA TV. Plenty more to do here on this preseason edition of Game Time. Back out to Toronto for the first time in a couple of years, and Scotty Barnes making his name known in his preseason debut. And how about Kyle Lowry in a Heat uniform, serving it up to Bam, Bam, Bam. Got highlights.
Welcome everybody to the Big Podcast.
Do you know why it's called the Big Podcast? Big stands for I'm beautiful, Spice is intelligent, and you're gorgeous.
Come on in, Draymond, because it's hot up in here.
You dumped on me? I said, oh my God.
I'm trying to Google. Will I figure it out if I try to Google?
You already lost it.
Oh. I was trying to let you know that you had a booger in your nose.
Round of new episode of the Big Podcast Week.
Little Caesar's so crazy, calzone, truly impeccable. It's so tasty. I like white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49. Pizza.
Show some love, Peloton. High five a friend across the country or right next door. Let's go hit that record. Y'all look so good out there, Peloton.
The original Peloton bike. Now $39 a month. All access membership separate.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make car care make sense. With personalized service reviews that swap the car talk for straight talk. So you know what your car is telling you and what to do about it. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care. That's a job for Jiffy.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA? Want a dark, aged goat's milk.
Dark beer! How about a blue ginger highball?
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40...
Let me guess. Less energy? Less drive?
Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age. Happen to you guys? Yeah. So what did you do?
We got NEXTGEN Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of NEXTGEN Total T, text ROLL. 369-369. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get NEXTGEN. Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of NEXTGEN now. Text ROLL. 369-369. Text now and we'll include a bottle of NEXTGEN Turbo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's GROW. 369-369.
It has been 585 days since an NBA game was played in Toronto.
A long time, dude.
Welcome back, Raptors, after spending last year in Tampa. No Joel Embiid for the Sixers, and obviously no Ben Simmons. But you know who was there?
Mr. Drummond.
Andre Drummond, filling in for Joel Embiid, and look at him. He had 19 points and 14 rebounds.
I think it's been a year for Drummond to get back to what he used to do.
Let's go to the number 4 pick of the draft, Scotty Barnes.
I like everything about this young man, Jared. I think it's going to be a big looking year for him.
Barnes had 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
Ooh, speaking of assists, good pass.
Look at that. Watanabe.
Great feel for the game.
He could be on the other side of the poster, too.
Oh, we learned that last year.
Goran Dragic didn't want to be in Toronto, but he is, and he started in his first ever game with the Raptors.
Changed his mind. I think there's an OG in the building.
OG Anunoby. 21 points, Raptors with it going away. Just so good to see this Toronto team back where they belong in Toronto in front of some of the best fans in the NBA. So back to 3D, Jared Greenberg. Obviously, the Philadelphia situation unresolved at this point, and just a lot of unknown. And tonight we saw Tyrese Maxey get the start. Obviously, there's no Joel Embiid, but if Daryl Morey can't move or doesn't trade Ben Simmons, this is going to be your backcourt that we saw tonight.
Yeah, Jerry, and I think that cliche when you hear that knocking on the door opportunity, I think Daryl Morey and Doc have to make that decision sooner than later. Because I don't see that phone call, or I don't see Doc putting that chair by that door like he did with DeAndre Jordan. He can't get to LA, right? He doesn't want to see you at all. So why keep trying to beat a dead horse? Let's sit down and find the right team to get the most you can and move on. Maxey, yes, he's not 6'10", he's not a walking defensive steel like Ben Simmons, but he's serviceable, he's young, he's got a bright upside. Get as much as you can now and move on with Embiid and Tobias Harris when healthy and move on.
Quickly here, Scotty Barnes looked pretty good
real good
in his preseason debut. He looked real good in Vegas Summer League. A lot of people wonder why the Raptors would go with him at 4. There were a couple of guards, clearly, that could have replaced Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, Jared, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of one of those guys at first too, but one thing we learned about kids that come from Florida State, the Leonard Hamilton system, a little bit of everything well, and then they get to the NBA, they become great pros. I think Scotty Barnes is going to be one of those guys, so I think Masai Ujiri said, you know what, I'm going with the bigger guy. We paid Fred VanVleet a few years ago. We know Steady Freddy's good. I want to go bigger, keep OG Anunoby. Let's go with this team, along with Spicy P.
And by the way, they can play Barnes as a guard. Not a traditional point guard, but who is the traditional point guard in the NBA?
Exactly.
Fun one in Miami on Monday night. Trae Young in town and playing the preseason opener. Jimmy Butler sitting this
Big face, I see you, big face.
And you're just trying to get some free time. Here's Kyle Lowry making his debut.
Leave it. I like it. Shoot the ball with confidence early.
5.7 assists in his Miami debut. Tyler Hero up top. Here's the gold medalist. Bam, 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 bam.
Great pass.
Hey, Tyler Hero. Great rookie season. Took a step back into 2. You're 3. Pivotal year for Tyler Hero.
It should be a good year.
Are y'all ready? Hell yeah. Nigga, we been ready, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, what's wrong with you and Lil J? What's wrong with y'all niggas, man?
Lil J rolled 2 woods.
You think I should have like a rusher on the outside
Marty.
or like a coverage nigga?
Mario, man. Waiting on us.
On me. Hell yeah. When that damn Derrick Brooks coming back, that Derrick Brooks, that nigga. And that Shazier nigga, bro, you already know who the greatest users, bro. Why am I running slants like a fucking coon, bro? I don't even run slants. I'm in this lower rank, I'm finna beat this nigga ass, bro.
That's what gives Jimmy the freedom to say, hey, I don't have to play 38, 40, 42 minutes to be scoring that. But if he's rolling, now it's going to say, you know what? We'll let you ride a little bit longer. There's certain nights he has to be the leading scorer. We know Bam's going to rebound. We know Bam's going to play deep, do all the dirty work. But you need
that Zach Wilson.
Along with those guys, you might not forget, too. If both those guys can shoot the ball like those shoulders.
Got that coon ass Galloway. You know, he got Tyreek Hill. This cheesy ass nigga. Hold on. Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, line. His line cool. Got that Jack Young bug. He be doing this like every game, bro. Then we got Teddy Bruschi. What the fuck? That's hard. Bro, I be like seeing like old niggas, bro. That should be hard. He a Patriots fan. His ugly ass. Look at this nigga, bro. Bro, I hate Rodney Harrison and Matt. He trash, bro. He trash, bro. Bro, what, bro? Bro, he was overrated to me, bro. Like, I swear, bro. He did show y'all that Tyreek has got his ass Mustang. We ain't gonna speak about it. Bro, what? When you see niggas play, bro, you know we gonna hop on there so bad. Get in there, nigga, bro. Shaking a minute. I be, bro. He ain't told me about no shaking, bro. I shop hella shake. Told me about that shit in a minute. Uh, I see you, nigga. You right here. That nigga trying to see in the game. We gotta wait on him. I guess we gonna run Bart until Quan come back into it. Oh, never mind. Quan is right here. Damn, I could have been in the bro. Like, bro? What is wrong with you, bro?
They want you
Like, get on the mic, bro. Like, you're different, bro. Nigga, hear everything niggas is saying, bro. That shit is irritating as hell, bro. I don't want niggas to hear me. I'm here. I want it to be a surprise. Like, no. Like, if you don't bring your ass on the mic.
Sit your ass down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Nah. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna invite you. On me. You can invite me, shit. Yeah. Hey, join Chauncey invite.
Now keep singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock. McClue bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me. They like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. Feels like I'm jump man. I don't really care about who it is. They want to see me not shooting it.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's got his guard.